Welcome to the must see WWE Talk Show Industry. Welcome to Wrestling Untold. This is episode 113. 113.
113.
On this episode, we are going to rank our 10 best Marvel movies. I have mine. He has his. Talk about the shirt.
Oh, because I got on my Bloodline shirt today. I should have put on a Marvel shirt, but you should also put on a Marvel shirt today.
Well, I don't remember him.
I don't know who's that.
I don't know. I don't remember Jay being in Bloodline.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Carter, aka Skills All Day. You see me with my Adidas. Adidas.
AKA.
Adidas.
I don't have on any Adidas, but what episode we on?
113.
All right, well, let me know what the show's about today.
We are going to do Marvel Movies Top 10.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's get started.
So we'll start off with 10. And then we'll go. You'll do your 10, and you do 10. I do 10. And
yeah.
You do 9.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
You can go first. Rock, paper, scissors. You can go first.
Okay, so my top 10. I'm choosing Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Okay, all right.
I like
That's
this.
your number 10.
Yeah, number 10. Number 10. Avengers: Age of Ultron. I like this movie. It was another Avengers movie. This was before Avengers movies were incredible. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like
Age of Ultron.
It wasn't.
Age of Ultron is that the most recent Avengers movie? Which one is that?
This is 2000 something. This is when Vision was being introduced and Ultron was trying to take over with his little mini Ultron.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it was the Avengers, and this is at the movie where Quicksilver died, because Quicksilver and what's her name, Wanda, were both in this movie as well.
Okay.
That's why it's in top 10. I mean, I like this movie, but I don't really watch it a lot.
Age of Ultron. Okay. My number 10 is going to be Captain America Civil War.
Superhero was introduced in your movie,
So this is my 10. And honestly, 6 through 10 can be interchangeable, but we'll call this one 10. This is where it was essentially Captain America's crew. They're all Avengers, and Tony Stark's crew, and essentially the Avengers in totality were just creating havoc amongst the earth.
Do you remember who made their first appearance in this movie?
No, I don't.
Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Did he? Oh,
first appearance. He picked up Captain America's shield, didn't he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so in this one, they wanted to rein in the Avengers so they could stop destroying all these places. And, but...
it's a pretty good movie.
So Tony Stark was okay with it, but Captain America was like, nah, we ain't doing that. So that's when Civil War, man, and, unrest within the civil areas.
If I had a top 20, I would put this in number 19.
Okay.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention, huh? All right, so let's go to your number 9.
Number 9, people are gonna hate me for this. Dun-dun-dun-dun, Black Panther.
Black Panther's number 9?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love this movie. This movie is pretty good. Mm-hmm. This has Chadwick Boseman. What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Michael B. Jordan's the villain. He's like a gold version of Black Panther. He's the one who wants to be the Black Panther, but T'Challa is Black Panther. And Shuri gets introduced in this one as well.
Yeah.
This one is so low because let me explain people before you X off the video. This one's so low, because I enjoyed the Black Panther 2, and I just never went and watched this one again. So I'll just keep watching the Black Panther Wakanda forever. Because
okay,
that's it.
So let's get that out of our memory.
Adidas fit.
My number 9 is Avengers Endgame.
Avengers
Endgame's number 9. Again, these Avenger movies were all incredible. But there's movies that I put above Endgame. Now, Endgame is the Thanos as the villain.
Endgame is my top 5.
Is it your top 5?
Yeah, it's in
Black
top 5.
Black Panther's my top 5.
Okay, well that's understandable.
I really like this movie. The Thanos character is amazing. Outside of he's the second greatest villain in my opinion. First being Bane, who's not in Marvel.
You should see the behind the scenes for the Endgame. It's a guy in a big armor suit, and he has a poster where Thanos' head should be. That's why they gotta look up.
Yeah. So So like, Endgame is the one where isn't that where a lot of them die in?
No.
No, that's not the Endgame.
It's Infinity War.
That's Infinity Wars. You're right. Endgame is like they're trying to go back and undo everything that Thanos did. I really like this one. So long story short, that's my number 9.
I have something to say. Why is Avengers Endgame so low?
Why is Black Panther so low?
I literally explain. Avengers Endgame. We had Captain America's last appearance before he got old. We had Thor, Fat Thor.
It's not that it's so low as that I have 8 other movies that I think are better than Avengers Endgame.
And
so you go ahead.
Tony Snap. Okay, for numbers 8, we have. He's one of the newer superheroes, Shang-Chi.
No,
Shang-Chi.
Never saw the movie, so I can't speak on it.
You have seen it, but you've seen it with me. It's the dad who tried to break through the wall, and he had the rings.
Sure.
You said the movie was okay when I asked you when we were watching it in the beginning.
It's not memorable, but yeah, sure, it was great. It was a good movie.
I like. Y'all, he thinks the Earth is flat. Okay, oh my goodness. Shang-Chi. This movie was really good, and it introduced a new superhero, and the storyline was incredible. The father was trying to see the mother because he had he was just not doing with her loss really well, so he was trying to go to the overworld, but he let in bad creatures inside, and it was a whole village of people in Shang-Chi, and he was like, and his best friend, I forgot her name, but whew, that movie was good. It's a good 8.
So, are we moving on? So, my number 8 is Guardians of the Galaxy, the original Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
What happened?
This one, to me, this movie was so nostalgic because you have, I should know the names. I'm so bad with names. Let me first put it there. Star-Lord, right? He just seems like such a nostalgic person. I mean, you introduce all these new characters, Groot and so forth, and Rocket. This one, they're trying to steal something, right? Don't quote me, because I haven't watched movies. I haven't watched this movie in a while. But they're trying to exactly.
But in that movie, it's an orb. It's not a stone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, in any given case, I mean, it's a good movie. I really like the movie. I can't give you the synopsis of the movie because I just don't recall it that well.
All right, let's pick up this on its feet. My number 7 is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay.
This movie is the saddest movie in Marvel history. I don't care what people say.
Is that the newest one?
Yes.
Okay,
3.
I recall
3.
that one.
This is when they go back to Rocket Raccoon's past and they show everything that he has been through. His friends who also been through the same thing. It is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end, Rocket Raccoon gets to free the other raccoons that were being animals that were being researched on. Oh, it was amazing. And we got to see Star-Lord, such a nostalgic character, Gamora, and we got to see Drax, which Drax is such a good character. Mm-hmm. He needs his own movie. Not a show, because Marvel shows are not the best right now.
So am I moving on to
Who's your number 7?
Spider-Man Homecoming. So this one is where Peter Parker meets Tony Stark. Am I right? And he basically tells him like, hey, I need you to come and kind of help me out and everything, but stay out of trouble essentially. Just do the local stuff. I don't need you doing the really big stuff. I like this movie because this was this the first one?
Yeah.
That Marvel worked together with Sony. So for those who don't know, Sony has owned the rights to Spider-Man. They made Spider-Man movies and they own the rights in perpetuity as long as they
own the rights to Tom Holland Spider-Man?
They own the rights to Spider-Man in perpetuity, meaning forever, as long as they release one every 2 years. So Marvel has wanted to take
He's been using that fact for everybody, y'all.
They cannot.
It's his little fact
so
that he
because of that, they work together now on Spider-Man. Now it's a partnership. So now you'll have like Spider-Man in Marvel movies, and you'll have Marvel Cinematic Universe figures in Spider-Man movies, which is still owned by Sony. I like this one because it helped introduce us to Spider-Man, and
this was taking place before Civil War, even though it came after. It was supposed to be taking place after Civil War because in Civil War, Spider-Man is already known Captain America, Iron Man, and Iron Man is on his team.
And I'll say this: I didn't include any of the original Spider-Man movies in my list because they would have been 1, 2, 3. We didn't include any of the X-Men movies.
Do you like
X-Men are mutants.
Spider-Man 3?
Yes, I like them all.
I know a lot of people who are like, on Rotten Tomatoes. Ask them.
Wow.
Okay, for number 6, I have Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. This movie was incredible. We got to see Spider-Gwen. We got to see Penny Parker, Pork Parker, Miles Morales. We got to see everybody. This was an amazing movie. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, that movie is so good, but if they just gave me the ending, it would have been on this list. But I mean, to be continued. It's not a freaking comic book, y'all. But it's good. Who's yours?
The original Avengers movie. This
Who was
movie.
the villain in that movie?
What's his name? Thor's brother, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he was all like, he was in Germany and he was like, bow beneath me. And Captain America walks up. He's like, last time I was in Germany and someone wanted them to bow. It was such a great line.
Loki is the best.
The Tesseract, right?
Loki is the best improving star in the world.
Yeah.
At Marvel. He literally can bind 2 worlds together and sat on his throne peacefully. And that's the last time we're going to see Loki.
Yeah, this was great, the way they blended together all of the persons, all the personalities, and all the different, Marvel characters, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. I love the way this movie's put together. One of my favorites. It's really low, but the movie's above it. You'll understand why it's low.
Okay, so for my number 5, it is Wakanda Forever. This movie is the best Black Panther movie.
Okay.
This movie was such a good, and Shuri as Black Panther, and then the blue people underwater. And then the war at the end where they're fighting on a ship. I forgot
about that. Yeah,
they're fighting on a ship and people are just falling off the ship and they're fighting. And then at the end where Black Panther's son, before his passing, was actually named Son of T'Challa. Yeah. T'Challa. Oh, that movie, that's another sad movie.
It was a good movie, yeah. I don't have it in my list at all though.
And then one of the things though, Marvel, why did the Queen have to die? Why? Why did Shuri have to lose every single person she knows in her family? Like, my goodness. Like, does she have a father? I feel like T'Challa was seeing his father in visions. I don't think he was actually in
No, his father, T'Challa's father was in the Avengers movie because he was killed, remember?
Oh,
he's killed.
Oh my God. Oh, yes. Because Wanda just put a building on fire.
Yes. And that's why. So that was no
reason.
Wasn't that Endgame? Avengers Endgame. His father was killed in. It wasn't Endgame?
No, it was earlier.
It was earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was
Avengers
movie.
It wasn't Civil War?
No, it was Civil War because they were fighting in a outside market.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. The parts are connecting.
People are screaming at the screen right now like Civil War.
Okay.
So what are we on number?
What's your number 5?
Number 5, I have Iron Man 2. And
I knew all the Iron Mans were getting on this list.
So this of these new Marvel Cinematic movies, I think Iron Man 2 is the first one I'd ever seen.
That's the first one you've ever seen?
And I just fell in love with it immediately. Yeah, oh yeah.
The first Marvel movie
Robert Downey Jr. was a very different type of actor prior to Iron Man. So it was like amazing to see him in this role. He fit it really well. Iron Man 2 is where basically like, everyone knows he's Iron Man now. Is that what the military wants it and he's like, you can't have it. But like his nemesis, the other weapon maker, is like he's making it, and they have the guy who has like he puts he puts on the Iron Man suit, but he has the whips like. He makes a similar one.
Does he like? Is that when the villain breaks up the racing car?
Yes, that one.
Okay, they're watching it on they're watching it in TV on like a party.
Yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's that Iron Man. That one's great.
I thought you were talking about what's the other guy? The other Iron Man. The Gray Iron Man. That's what I thought you were talking about. The Gray
I'm not talking about what is his name?
The Gray Iron Man.
Wow, sure. No, he has an actual name, but I can't think of it right now. What's your number 4?
Okay, my number 4 is Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay. I saw this in the movie theater, big screen. This was not big screen, 3D. This was amazing. I like that. I love the villain because Marvel sometimes they don't do their villains well. But I liked the villain and how he was one of the gods and he's trying to kill all the other gods. And I like Zeus when Zeus comes and then Hercules at the end, which hopefully they have another Thor movie where he's fighting Hercules because Thor versus Hercules. The ancestors will love that.
Yeah.
What are these humans doing down here?
Yeah.
Thor versus Hercules.
Yeah.
But we're up here.
Yeah, they're getting milk from almonds. I gave them a bunch of other animals to make milk from.
This was a good movie. And we got Jane Foster. She picked up the Mjolnir, put it together. Oh, that was so amazing. I don't think Loki was in this, but this is the only Thor movie with no Loki, which was, they could have put him in, but.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just realized Ragnarok isn't on my list, but Ragnarok is a really good movie.
Yeah,
really good
movie.
movie.
I was going through the list.
And actually, the girl from the villain's daughter, he's actually Thor's real life daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He is.
So my number 4 is Captain America: The First Avenger.
I like the beginning of that.
This movie's crazy. It's really great because it starts off with just a normal guy, and they do this experiment on him, you know, essentially to make him who
Was
he
he
is.
in the military?
He was in the military.
He had a cap.
Yeah, he was in the military, but he was like a spokesman for the military. He wasn't really in the field guy, and he kind of just all of a sudden started going into the field doing the work. This is a great movie. I like it a lot. It was a good way to introduce us.
It was like the first person to take the flag off the flagpole, and he just unscrews it. Flag falls, grabs the flagpole. All right, can I get the ride? Yep.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't have to go too much in it. It's just, you know, it's a great way to introduce us to Captain America.
My third movie, you guys already know, Avengers Endgame. What was it,
Mm-hmm.
number 9 on his list?
Yeah, number 9.
Avengers Endgame was so good on how they used what they had, half the people that they had, they brought them together, and they literally destroyed Thanos. They put it into him. We got Thor, Fat Thor. He's finally getting up. He's got the shield, and he's got Captain America has the shield and the hammer, and this is his last appearance in the MCU. Iron Man, maybe his last appearance, because I think he's gone. He literally snapped that thing. I am inedible.
Look at you knowing how to snap.
Iron Man. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I am Iron Man.
Wow.
You're supposed to feel the snap. Because I spoke past the universe. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Hollywood, hire this man.
I don't want to be famous.
Oh, okay.
So my number 3, Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay, that's really good.
This is like Avengers movie is going to be in my top 3. This is the one with Thanos. He wins, right?
This is the one where Thanos gathers up all the
like,
villains,
but
like, he misses one villain. You know what he does? Loki, you're weak. He takes his stone, takes the Tesseract, and kills him with the Tesseract. Puts the Tesseract on his thing.
Yeah, this is the one where they started like die away. All these people. You're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Because he snapped half the universe. They were gone.
Yeah, he just basically, and it's like, what do you do after you defeat a universe? Like now what do you do? You know?
He retired. He went into a different planet and then went and made a cabin and was just chilling.
That was in 2018. 2018 was a good year for movies.
Okay. So I have an Infinity War, but he talked about it mostly.
Oh, my number 3 is your number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
you talked about it mostly. So I'll give you my number 2. The original Black Panther. This movie broke records when it came out.
No Wakanda Forever?
I don't have Wakanda Forever on here. It broke records when it came out. The amount of people going to the movies when this came out in 2018 was astounding. I didn't go to the movies to see it per se because I don't like
major African American superhero we
but,
had.
You know, Chadwick Boseman, yeah. You know, R.I.P. Chadwick. Played this role well. You know, even Michael B. Jordan played an amazing villain in this movie.
He's also in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, it's super dope. You know, I love this movie.
He has dreadlocks in Wakanda Forever.
Does he? Yeah. He's got the fake ones. Yeah. So we're up to number 1 now.
We're gonna shout our number 1 at the same time.
You do want to do that?
Yeah, come on.
All right,
3, 2, 1. No Way Home.
Man.
Oh man. I said Spider-Man No Way Home, where all 3 of the Spider-Mans are together at once. I know you like that movie. Where was it on your list?
No, I don't have that one on my list. But let me ask you this. Did Spider-Man get kidnapped and left in an Afghanistan cave and use weapons and build himself as a machine and blow himself out of there? Did that happen to Spider-Man?
Huh?
That didn't happen to Spider-Man, huh?
Why are we talking about Iron
Did
Man? Why are we talking about
Did Spider-Man get... Did he take
First of all, Iron Man's...
shrapnel to his chest?
First of all, Iron Man's been alive for way long. Spider-Man is a teen. Nerdy teen.
So Spider-Man didn't take shrapnel to his chest where he had to build his
Spider-Man is just
reactor.
Okay, can I talk?
I'm just trying to figure out.
Spider-Man is just a nerdy teen who wanted a girlfriend, and all of a sudden the spider bit the back of his neck or his arm. It doesn't. And he started getting powers, and he couldn't control his powers. But this is when all three of the Spider-Mans and the Sinister Six join together. We have Venom, Electro, Lizard, Dr. Octopus, what's the other one? I forgot the other one. Oh, wow. Sinister Six, and they're fighting for their life. It's just amazing. And so Zendaya didn't have to die for this movie to work.
He didn't build a nuclear reactor.
Okay, can we finish that?
I was just trying to figure out why is he at your number one?
Can we finish the episode now?
Sure.
Okay. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go smash that like button. Go subscribe. Okay, right. Boom, 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 boom.
You know, put in the comments what your favorite Marvel movie is. We'd love to know. Scream at us because Carter's list is embarrassing at times.
Embarrassing? What's embarrassing about it? You got 30 seconds. What's embarrassing? How Black Panther's number 9?
Black Panther's too low. Spider-Man No Way Home is too high.
How? It's an incredible movie. Your Spider-Man and my Spider-Man got to be together.
Take us on out of here.
Old man, young man got to be together. Your old Spider-Man, who's like 60 years old, got to be with my Spider-Man. Goodbye, y'all.